At this moment, I am navigating over to the main page for the shop. Once I have arrived at the storefront, you will see a pop-up notification appear on your screen, which indicates that a new booking is currently coming in, and you will hear an audible alert that sounds like a ding 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 to grab your attention. You have the full ability to customize or change that specific alert sound within the settings menu. Then we click on the Manage Bookings. You can see here the details of the booking, such as booking date, customer name, booking duration, and so on. Look here, the customer has already booked their appointment. I added my own name as a sample to this booking. Now, when the customer arrives, let's check the timeline view on the screen. Today is the 29th. You see, it has already appeared on the screen. If you look at the example I entered earlier today, you'll see 2 employees listed, and the booking is scheduled from 6 o'clock to 6:30. We can also adjust the resolution of this timeline table. Right now, it is set to 10-minute intervals. We have the flexibility to set the timeline to from 5 minutes to 30 minutes. The choice is entirely up to us. For now, I have set it to 15-minute intervals, which I find works best for frequent bookings. This is the compact view, designed to show a shorter period of time. However, if we prefer to see the entire day, we can easily switch to that view as well. Can you see? Now it is displaying the full day for you. Now it is showing the entire day, as you can see. It's actually quite simple, so let me explain. Look at the screen right here. Do you see what I mean? For example, let's say 2 employees are scheduled today, but Sue arrives before the other person. We can simply click her name and move it to the very top of the list. When we click right here, Sue moves up to the very top. We can easily rearrange them, move this one down, and shift that one up. Then, when the customer finally arrives, do you see what I mean? Let's say I move AMP back to the top, just like before. Now, it's as if the first customer has arrived. When the customer comes in, you'll notice the order status is currently set to confirmed. All we need to do is simply right-click on it. You see, whenever you right-click, it will pop up. For this customer, we can click the Update button to make changes. If the customer wants to cancel, simply click Cancel. Or, if they want to update their details or change the appointment time, we can do it right here. We can update the status here. For example, if the customer has arrived, we click here to update it. Or if the booking is cancelled, we update the status here as well. However, if we decide to select the Recreate option, this clearly indicates that the customer would like to reschedule their existing appointment rather than cancel it completely. As things currently stand, the booking is officially scheduled for 18 o'clock, which is the same as 6 p.m. in the evening. From here, we can go ahead and adjust the appointment details if the customer would prefer a different time or date. We are able to modify the scheduled time. If a customer decides to reschedule and requests a slot at 7 p.m., that is perfectly fine. We simply select 7 p.m. on the interface. They might also ask to change the duration to an hour. Once that is done, we just click on the Create Booking button. Now the system is going to update automatically, and you will hear a distinct sound, a specific notification alert that lets us know a new booking has arrived. Alright, if we go back and take a closer look at this, do you see what has happened? The timeline has now updated to 7 p.m. See that? The booking is now scheduled for 7 p.m., and instead of 30 minutes, it has been updated to a full 1-hour session. Yes, a complete 1-hour booking. And we are also able to shift it over in this particular direction. If you take a close look at how it moves, do you see? I can easily adjust the scheduled time. All we need to do is left-click and then drag the appointment block. For instance, let's imagine I want to shift it. Perhaps the customer is running a bit late, so we move the slot to 7:15, you see? Now, what is the specific reason for making this change? We could simply note that whether it is for schedule changes, a customer request, or anything else, we can easily adjust it. There, it is now done. You can see it appear right here on the timeline. Do you see that? It belongs to Sue now. We can move it anywhere we like and easily adjust the timing, so there is no need to manually edit everything. For example, if I want to move it back to AMP, we simply drag it back. Whether it is for schedule optimization or anything else, we can easily move it around. As you can see, it has now moved back to AMP's schedule. Alright, now let's move on to the next step.